Welcome back to Fast Freddy RC, and today we're going to do an unboxing video of the Mazda RX7 TT02 DriftSpec car from Tamiya. This kit is too cool, and for me it's even cooler just because of the film reference for this. And I did a segment on different film cars that I'm going to be building over the course of this year, which you can find here. But this car comes from the Fast and the Furious. It is where we're introduced to Vin Diesel, who plays Dom. This is the car he shows up in the movie. So I'm excited to build this. And what makes it even more exciting is that on eBay, I managed to find the decals that are specific to his car from the Fast and the Furious. So I'll be decaling this up just like the movie car. I think that's just too cool. Now, before we get to the unboxing itself, a couple of things that you should know. One of the cool things about the Drift series cars from Tamiya is they actually come with a lot of the normal hop-up items that you'd want to buy for your kits. This comes with a full set of ball bearings. That's a bonus right there. It also comes with an aluminum heatsink for the motor. It comes with a torque-tuned motor, and it comes with oil-filled shocks. A lot of the TT02s just come with the regular friction shocks. So if you're looking at getting a TT02 kit, if you're looking at the Drift series, it's going to actually come with a lot of the hop-up items. So it's a possibility. And I mean, these tires, they're like a hard plastic, which we'll see when I do the unboxing. But I think this kit actually is going to be a lot of fun to drive, because they even show you on the box how to drive drifting, because it's a little bit more complicated, because obviously the car is moving at all times. So how you drive a drift car is going to be very different to how you would drive a normal TT02 chassis. So again, this is going to be too cool to build. So let's get to the unboxing. So I've already taken the plastic off just to make things easier, but one of the things that I did notice is I misspoke. I said it came with the torque-tuned motor. It actually comes with the sport-tuned motor. But still, we'll take a closer look at this as we open this up. This is too cool. Right on. So I will, well, let's take a look at this first. Well, because this is an older kit, it actually comes with a TBLE02 Tamiya speed controller, which is kind of cool. So it actually comes with the Tamiya speed controller. And then let's take a look at what's in this bag first off. And I can already see the bearings. Very, very cool. So let's open this up. So inside this bag, we've got bag C. So you can see we've got pins, we got zip straps, we got double-sided tape. Very, very cool. Inside this bag, we've got bag B, we've got our springs, we've got some oil, we've got all of our damper pieces in this one. So this probably is going to be mostly for building the oil-filled shocks. Then with this one, we've got bag A, and inside there it looks like we've got some anti-wear grease, we've got motor plate, we've got screws, we've got a pinion gear, we've got the grease itself in here. Very, very cool. Then in this one, we've got servo saver pieces. Yeah, very, very cool. And in this bag here, it's a separate bag altogether. It looks like we've got body pins, we've got O-rings. They'll probably be for like putting the mirrors and everything on the kit. And then we've got double-sided tape as well. Then here we've got our shock pieces. So we've got the shock pieces for all the oil. Very, very cool. So that's all the pieces we'll need for the shocks. Then here, again, this is all to do with the shocks, because you can see the spacers, the pieces that are going to attach to the shafts that go in the center of the shocks themselves. So that's all there. Here's one of our hop-up items. So here is the aluminum motor sink that comes with the kit. Very cool. Heat sink. Awesome. I'm going to put that right there. Then we have the sport tuned motor. So that's the other hop up that comes with this kit. Very, very cool. Love it. And then we have a full set of ball bearings. As I said, this kit comes with ball bearings, so you don't have to worry about buying them. So that's very, very cool. So I'll put that there. And then the last thing that's in this bag are all the gears for the differential. It doesn't have the metal ones in here. Oh, well, these ones are the plastic bevel gears. So maybe this one has plastic all the way around. I'm not sure. We'll see as we get into it. So that was all of the bits and pieces that came into that bag. Then here, oh yes, and I'm forgetting, this kit actually comes with the light unit, the LED light unit. Very cool. So there's our lights for the front and the rear. Oh, I'd forgotten that. So again, you know, when you're looking at the drift kits, if you're wanting a TT02 and you want all of these things, it's going to be better for you to get a drift kit because a lot of the items come with the kit. I mean, if you think about it, we've got our motor, heatsink, ball bearings, LCD light unit. There's so many extras that come with this kit. And then of course, we have our Mazda RX7 body. Now this one, the wheel wells are not cut out. You're going to have to cut them out yourself. But this body looks awesome. That is so, so cool. And of course, because it comes with the lights, there's bits that'll pop up on this in order for you to use the lights, which I will put those on. That is just too cool. I've always loved the RX7 body, so this looks super sporty. And I think this goes well with the DriftSpec too. I think that's going to be so much fun to build. Very, very cool. I'll put that aside. So then what do we have? We've got some other pieces. We've got our wheel hubs, and of course they come with sort of the molded disc brakes, so I'm going to color those up, or I should say paint those up so that they look like real disc brakes. We've got our uprights. We've got motor gear covers, more uprights right there. Very, very cool. On this, we have our TT02 tub chassis, the black one. I know that there's different ones. I know the Mazda 3 comes with a red one, which apparently is the hardest chassis that Tamiya makes, but this comes with the black one. Then we have more pieces here. We've got bumper pieces, we've got body mounts, we've got our A-arms for front and rear. Something to do, these pieces will be to do with the shocks too, I'm sure. Very, very cool. And then here we have some of the other pieces that are needed. So these ones look like they're for the lights. So that's the light hardware. We've got the rear tail light hardware. Interesting that it's molded in white. That's a surprise. And then you can see here, these are the light covers. If I can zoom, get the focus on there, come on. Yeah, we've got the light covers, which are painted in, or are molded in white, so they're gonna have to be painted the red as well. And then of course, this is the wing. So again, that's another piece that's gonna have to be painted in the same color as well. Wow, very cool. Then we have some more pieces here, which you can see is a drive shaft. We've got our drive joints, we've got our dog bones, which are kind of like a blend of plastic and metal at the same time. And then of course, here are all of our drive joints as well. Very, very cool. And then here we have the receiver cover, motor mount. There's the, what is it there? This is for setting up your gearing, so that depending on your pinion gear, you'll use one of these. And there's a possibility I might actually add an aluminum mount to this. I may get some other accessories just because this comes with a bunch. I think I'm going to add a few things, including the aluminum drive shaft, etc. So as I get through this, we'll see what other accessories I can attach to it. Very cool. And then here we have the wheels. And these look super, super cool. They've kind of got that nice silver spoke setup. They'll look very, very cool in motion. But I have to tell you, I may be upgrading these too. It may not quite be from the car, but they've kind of got the gold and silver look to them, so I might be upgrading those. We'll see as we go along. And then we have these tires, which are plastic. So I don't know if here, let's open this side. I don't care if the bag rips here, but there we go. And look at this. So these are a super hard plastic tire designed for drifting. Because drifting, the tires are pretty much spinning all the time. To get the car moving, the car is going to spin. And it even says Tamiya Super Drift BCR, whatever that is. Interesting. So that's very, very cool. Yeah, this is going to be so fun to build because it's very unique. The drifting, I mean, it comes with, on the box, you can sort of see here, there are drift driving instructions because it's a completely different thing driving one of these compared to a regular car. So then we've got just some stuff that doesn't really need to go over, but then we've got our body part set. So this is showing you how to go over the body, get the pieces out, the painting, get it painted properly. Very, very cool. And then there's a little sheet on the Tamiya light unit explaining how that's all got to be put together. Then there's another one. This is to do with the body, where to put the antenna holes, etc. Yeah, body attachment, that's what it's showing. Then of course we have our instructions, which I'll get to in a second. But first, let's take a look at this. Notice there's all of the window tinting, etc. That's all there, plus you can see the light stickers that are there. But I think those stickers won't be used if you've actually got the light kit. But I guess we'll see. So those are all the decals that come with the kit if you're putting all of those on. And then there's obviously an antenna mounting there. There's a urethane bumper. And then of course we have our instruction manual, which again, and I say this all the time, but Tamiya's instructions are incredibly detailed. They do such a good job and making it pretty easy for anyone to be able to put these kits together. That's too cool. Love it. I'm quite excited to be able to build one of these kits. So there we go. There is the unboxing of the Mazda RX-7 on the TT02D, so the drift kit. So please like, subscribe. If you're interested in this car, I'm going to be doing a full build series on it because the DriftSpec is kind of different to a regular TT02, so we'll do that. And again, this is going to be Dom's car from Fast and the Furious. Vin Diesel as one of his big roles, and I have all the decals for it so that we can really do this up like the movie car. So until next time, we'll see you in another video.